Hello, happy Sunday if you're watching this in my newsletter, and happy whatever day it is if you're watching it sooner. Glad you're here. I appreciate you watching always, and please share with people who you think would enjoy these videos or the newsletter. Thank you so much. I am thinking a lot about mindset today. It's one of my favorite things to think about and talk about anyway. But I just have finished a couple days of a conference and then 3 days teaching in coach training with the CAP Institute. And, what I realize is that, we can get really busy and we can get really tired. And I see this with my clients too. And we can still keep going and we can still find joy in each and everything that we're doing. Um, it's all mindset. On these days when my schedule is full, and of course, especially the days following having had 5 days taken up with other things, my days are really even more full than ever. It really helps me to have the mindset of taking one thing at a time. Instead of looking at the whole day and all of the things that need to be done, making a great schedule so that my mind can relax, that helps my mindset. And then just taking each piece one at a time. It also helps me to do a better job at whatever it is that I'm doing at the time because I'm not multitasking. I'm not trying to get the next thing done. It all makes sense. And it actually helps me to get into a flow. So, what I've really been realizing is that mindset is such a choice. And, we know this. It's not easy to change your mindset, but it is possible. In every moment, it is possible to choose new thoughts and to get yourself into a positive place when maybe you're in one that's not so supportive. So I'm just going to throw this out there as a challenge to just play around with it this week. Just see what comes up where you notice. So that's the biggest win right there. Noticing that your mindset's not helping you, that you're not in a great frame of mind, and you're kind of suffering in some way. And start to play around with what can I do to change my mindset? Who can I call? What can I read? What activity or action can I take? Or can I slow down and close my eyes and breathe? Can I do a meditation? Can I write down some affirmations? We all have our go-tos, and that's what I encourage you to start to figure out. What are your go-tos? We don't want to spend any more time in an off-kilter mindset than we have to. Of course, the off-kilter mindsets are part of life, and they're important because then we actually get to enjoy and know when we're not in the off-kilter. So it's just a part of things, but we want to spend as little time there as possible. And it can be just so much easier sometimes just to stay there. But, when you're talking about living life and expanding, which is expansion is my word for the month, vital is my word for the year. And it just seems expansive to think about how much more is possible for me? How much more can I experience that's good? And your mindset is the gateway to that answer. So have some fun playing around with this week. I'd love to hear from you if you do have some ahas or you have any questions about this. But mindset is something I'm going to be talking a lot about the rest of this year. And I'm always thinking about it and writing about it and talking about it. But I wanted to share that with you today. So what does that mean to you? And what will you do with that information this week? Have a great week ahead, and I will see you next Sunday.